Okay, so I think we're live. So welcome to my first ever live stream on the channel. Um, Please check in the chat if anything isn't working because I've never done this before. I ran a couple of like mini sort of test streams, um, just unlisted to see how the software worked, and for the most part it worked pretty well. Unfortunately, I couldn't play with my American friends because on American servers, uh, my Xbox basically shits itself because it can't handle this streaming and everything. And also, if the quality drops a little bit, let me know. At the minute, it seems to be working just fine though. So we're gonna get started in a second on our road to champ. Little bit of context. So I played for quite a few seasons. I got the game in 2017 when I was a how old was I in 2017? I was, I think, 13 or 14. So I never really made it out of silver. And then I played it properly during COVID and got up to emerald and diamond like consistently for 3 or 4 seasons now. However, obviously diamond was my highest and I had a nice stack and we did well. I was average about a 1 to 1.2 KD. But now I'm obviously still going to play with the stack, but I also thought I would solo queue some Siege. So we're going to warm up with an unranked game, and then we will move over to ranked, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. I'll probably stream for maybe an hour or two, and then sort of build it up to longer and longer as I get more sort of used to streaming and have more and more free time. I'm just checking on this monitor, sort of, that everything is working. I mean, according to um, Siege's, according to my monitors, it is, but we'll have to see. And fingers crossed we won't drop any frames. So far this season, I've played, I think it's 40 games with my stack, and I've made it all the way to Gold 1. We're still getting about 70, 80 elo a game, so I imagine it will drop to about 20 or 30 when we get to sort of mid to high emerald, um, which puts me in a good position for the series. It just means that I'm gonna have to hopefully get some good teammates if I want to win or carry. And to be honest, like I am a good player. I'm just inconsistent, which is why this could be hell for me because I might not have the teammates to pick up sort of my slack, and then vice versa. We may at some point put out some invitations to people watching the stream if they want to join and play. I don't mind doing that as long as they're happy playing on EU servers. And then I'm gonna work on sorting the internet out because obviously it would be better if I could stream with a stack. It's better content, especially. So for now, I'm gonna stream my solo queue series. So if you want to watch that, make sure you're subscribed. And yeah, and then playing with the stack and pushing through ranks as well. If you want to see that, I'll make some YouTube videos. They'll probably come out every 2 weeks, because with my schedule at the minute, I'm uploading sort of every Saturday, and then streaming during the week. So the Saturday videos will be split different types of content. So one week I do my gaming, which will be mostly Siege at the minute, maybe a little bit of Minecraft, Valorant, just any game I really fancy playing, as well as Ark, because this channel used to be mainly Ark, so I feel like I have to pay tribute to that on occasion by going back and playing that. But and then on the other week it will be right, I got to put my headset on. But on the other weeks it will be my other content, which you see a lot of my shorts as, which is basically sort of MMA content and just sort of living life as a university student, because this whole channel is based off of me as a university student trying to sort of juggle it all. I'll be going into my third year doing business and management, so that's kind of everything that I'll be up to. And if there's anything specific anyone wants to see, feel free to comment down below, and I have no issue doing that. But I have an alright setup at the minute. I need a new Xbox controller because this one here, the sound doesn't work, so I've got to use my one with stick drift for sound. And occasion, I shouldn't have been talking while trying to play. I looked at the camera right as I peeked that, but basically that one has stick drift, so if I knock it, all of a sudden my character starts walking forward, when in reality I don't want it doing that, but hopefully it will be okay. And for some reason my YouTube on Streamlabs says it's waiting for me to go live, but according to this, I am live.
You must recover the diffuser. Down to one
So
friendly,
we'll have to see.
The diffuser is now secured.
Let's go to YouTube and make sure it's all running smoothly. Otherwise I'll have just been yapping for like, how long? 6 minutes, and no one could see the stream, which would be really inconvenient, but I'm sure it's okay. Oh, it says I'm live. And yeah, we're all good. The stream's working. I have nothing to worry about. So it is OBS that just needs updating. So, because I ran, obviously recorded on OBS and everything, but I never streamed. So I had to download the sort of Stream Elements add-on and use that. So I'm slowly getting used to it. My good friend Zach helps me out with all that. He's actually in the rank stack, and I do most of my gaming videos with him. Unfortunately, he lives in America because he also loves sort of MMA and fighting and everything. And hopefully I'll go out there soon enough at some point and sparring, but we'll have to wait. I'll have to wait a while before I'll be able to do that. And we lost the first round, which is fine, because this is, at the end of the day, not ranked. This is the warm-up, so I have no issue with that. Although I am going to be cheeky and give this stream a like on my other account, the one that's monitoring the stream, just to boost it a little bit. I'm not too phased on who we ban right now, because at the end of the day, this isn't ranked. That's what I have to tell myself, because the problem I have is, like, I don't get angry, I don't get annoyed, I'm not that kind of person, but it gets annoying, you know, if you spend too much time sort of worrying about your rank and stuff. Like, I'm playing to enjoy it, and at the end of the day I'm playing it to make content, so people enjoy to watch it and can sort of relax when they're tired of playing Siege. I think last night we lost 6 games and won 2, and it was just like full stacks of diamonds, considering the fact that I'm a diamond, Zach's a high plat player, and Casey's a high plat player, and the other two are sort of high gold. To be queuing against stacks of diamonds is just, it's stressful. But hopefully we won't get that today. Hopefully it's not my hidden MMR that's given us the hard opponents. Hopefully we'll have some easy wins and stuff. But first things first, I need to get a kill in this warm-up game, because otherwise I'm not warm. I may have to jump into some aim training if the aim is subpar, because the biggest thing for me is, like, my tactical gameplay, fine, but my aim, that can suffer sometimes, especially. And the problem I have is if I'm playing a map I don't know. Bear in mind, I know most of them. I mean, if you give me this one or 1 or 2 others, I'll be awful, but most maps I can sort of look after myself, and even if my aim might not be the best, I'll be able to sort of blank and get some kills and attack people from angles they don't expect. Also, another reason I'm not a better player is the fact that well, I'm not gonna, that I don't drone enough. And also, I warm up with operators that I consider fun rather than operators that I'm actually going to play ranked with. Like in a ranked game, I'll play Flores probably here, but why would I want to play Flores now when I'm going to be playing Flores for most of the day? So we're currently gold 1. It'll be our plat game coming up after this warm up. But my highest rank is Diamond 3, and that was 2 or 3 seasons ago before I took a break. Now I'm sort of just building back up. And with the whole rank 2.0, it's been, you know, a little bit more stressful than the old rank system. I did like the old system.
Op 4 last stop standing. Op 4
He was
eliminated.
blending in there, I couldn't see him. You peaked Copper. Just play more, to be honest. Like, this game, especially with the new rank system, just the more you play, even if you say lose 4, win 1, at the start you'll still go up more than you'll lose. And to be honest, I always say that it doesn't really work. But watching people play the game, watching streams, watching tip videos especially, they're always good to help people rank up. But to be fair, if you are Copper, that's probably the most fun you're gonna have in the game and the most enjoyable, because when you start ranking up to like Emerald and Diamond lobbies, it just gets hard. Yeah, no, playing with a stack is definitely the best way to go about it. Don't do what I'm doing, don't solo queue. Solo queue just brings more pain and suffering than, you know, most people deal with. So definitely don't solo queue. Find are you on Xbox or PlayStation? Because I know Xbox has sort of looking for groups, and they're always really good. Sometimes I queue with looking for groups. Yeah, looking for groups is the best way to go. To be honest, next time I'm well, actually, if I stream with my stack and we're a person short and you want to jump in the chat, we'll play a couple of games with you, and you can play a couple of games on our stack. We have quite a mix of people we play with. Really, I could try and find a stack of like emeralds and diamonds to play with, and there are a lot of people out there that would do that, but I'd rather play with my friends. You know, some of them are
10 seconds
gold,
insertion.
plat, silver. Although
5
the
seconds.
problem with that is people sometimes will accuse the higher ranks of
Located a bomb.
using it to make their games easier. So it's kind of like a grey area, but you know, with the new rank season especially, they've had a lot of bugs. I saw it was on it was TikTok, and basically they were saying that the rank system is broken at the minute because they're seeing more 4-0 games than overtime games, and obviously with a perfect rank system, you'll be going to overtime mostly because the games are fair and it's an even game. But with this system, with all the 4-0s, it means that people are just getting steamrolled by hard opponents. They're just beating me to the kills. Right. This isn't too bad. This map, I feel, is always quite defender sided, to be honest. Um, what operators do you normally play, sort of attack and defense? Yeah, exactly. That's just such a broken rank system. I mean, in reality, you should be queuing against a couple of bronze, maybe a silver at highest. But what they've obviously tried to do with the system is do like more of a hidden MMR. So they might be a champ, but in the old rank system, they wouldn't have got above silver. So they kind of said, well, he's got silver hidden MMR, but his actual MMR that displays their rank is champ. Because I've played with some awful diamonds and champs that have gone like 0 and 4, and then I've had silvers on my team in the same lobby that have gone like 10 and 2, and there's just no sort of like regulation behind it. Like
Protect the bombs.
my best on the old rank system was like 1 or 2 games off diamond, and then as soon as I played on the new rank system, I was like a couple of games off champ before I stopped, and so it boosted me up like a whole rank. Thermite and Buck is good though, because Thermite's obviously a very team orientated supporter, which is nice. His gun's really good as well. I like using his gun. Problem is with the rank system and the 3 bans now, obviously he gets banned pretty quickly because it tends to be Blackbeard, Ace Stem, Thermite, unless you're in like really high lobbies where they'll ban like the KB and stuff because they want to be able to roam. But his ban rate's gone up significantly. What about on defense? I hear someone. I don't know, I'm not feeling great at the minute, but I think we'll still queue some ranked after this. Just because it's content at the end of the day. And then I turn most of these into shorts. Potentially a video. But today I'll only be streaming for sort of 1 to 2 hours.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
I think he's on rappel. I don't know how that wasn't a headshot. Oh, Cav scared. Cav scared me. That hurt. I'm gonna have to play passive. Mute is amazing. I play a lot of Mute as well. I've got his the black ice on his shotgun. And also if your aim isn't feeling great, running a shotgun always helps. It's just obviously having to get close is not fun. Jaeger's good as well. So you're very sort of team orientated player, which is great. That'll get you through the ranks a lot quicker than most players.
1 Op 4 remaining.
Deimos is a pain as well. I would ban him more, but to be honest, his guns aren't that great. Yeah, but 0.7. Yeah, playing's obviously definitely more fun. I mean, to be honest, like you 0. I'd say anything above a 0.7, 0.8 is good, because at the end of the day, one second, I've still got to get used to that was unlucky. I've still got to get used to talking while playing as well. But no, 0.7, 0.8's good. I mean, anything above that, you know, you're doing really well. But at the end of the day, I'd take a 0.8 KD with you know, a 1.2, 1.3 win loss because it shows you're playing for the team and you're winning games. Whereas you find a lot of people with the higher KDs, they'll have a lower win loss because they don't play for the team. They'll just try and get frags and um get themselves killed doing stupid things. Because at the end of the day, if you can get the first pick at the start of a ranked round and you know you're instantly in that 4v5, it puts you in a good position because if one of your teammates die, it's a 4v4 and you're back to even. If you get the next pick, 3v5, you're in a very good position because all of a sudden, when there's only three people left on the defense, um, three people trying to defend a site is not easy. It makes the sites feel so big. No, that's fair enough. I'll probably blame every loss today on the team. Just wait and see. To be honest, like he's 0-4, but they've got two people going 0-3 and 0-1, so you know each team has players that won't play well. You know, the next round, the next game, sorry, that guy could go like 6-3. I just find that my luck is that the one game that good players will play bad is when they're on my team. And then as soon as I queue against them, they'll do really well.
Bomb location compromised.
I also find that it's always good to like watch TikToks for different strats. Like I have one of my teammates that I normally play with called Zach. He just sends me hundreds of Siege TikToks, and it's just like strategies of different things to do. I mean, some of them don't work, and some of them are using like lag switches, like being able to plant on the roof of I think it was Clubhouse and stuff. But legitimate strategies work. How many games have you played this season? Because I think I've played about 40 now. So that's good. I think I played 40 or so, and my win-loss is about just over a 1. I think all my stats are around a 1, because this is my first season back, so it takes me time to build up to higher stats. So at the minute, I'm just kind of just playing for the team.
Op 4, last stop standing.
Well, didn't have to do anything that round. That just made my life 1,000 times easier. I always find on this map as well, I find defending just more relaxing and easier. Because there's just like, there's 4 or 5 maps, like Clubhouse, this one, where people just get spawn peeked, Canal as well, where there's just such creative spawn peaks. I'm scared to leave spawn sometimes, especially when you get those cocky players that run out. I was playing, I think it was yesterday, on Outback, and I pinged a spawn peak, and one of my teammates still walked into the spawn peak, and I was like, I can't help you more than that. You know, if I ping where they are, if you want to swing it, you can, but you know, if you get killed, that's just a useless death at the end of the day. 116 matches, that's a lot. But the fact that your KD after 116 matches is 0.7 shows that, you know, you're consistently winning about, what's the math on that?
Secure the area.
Two out of 3 gunfights, which is still, you know, really good. How long, how many seasons have you been playing?
Op 4 has found a bomb. 10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds left.
That's fair enough. I feel like Siege is one of those games where
A bomb.
everyone at some point will take a break because it just gets that annoying to play, and also, you know, people want to play different games. I personally like to go and play single player games every now and sort of just take a break from playing Siege and games like that. I like a bit of Call of Duty as well, but I feel like every sort of 3 months I'll take a break and then come back. That was poor from me. That was really poor. I also feel like Siege is one of those games where if you take a break for a couple of weeks, sometimes, like me personally, I come back as a better player than when I left. No idea why. I think it's because I start overthinking all the plays, and
4 eliminated. Mission
it just, you know, it becomes too much. But I definitely plan on playing this season out fully, and then the next one, and I'll keep playing. But do you like to play any other games, or are you just a hardcore Siege main? Which is fine either way. And then occasionally I'll find like a really nice series on Netflix or something like that, and I'll just want to binge watch that. So I take like a short break from playing Xbox. But I'm currently I'm going into my third year at university. I'm just back home for the summer. So I have like a really nice setup at the moment. And then when I go back to uni, I take like the bare minimum to stream down with me. So I'll still have the stuff to stream, but it means I'll have more sort of later nights to play, which is nice. And a little bit more freedom of sort of what I want to do. Um, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at the minute. VR games. See, I really wanted to get the sort of like a VR headset so I could kind of get into them, because obviously I'm big on my sort of boxing and kickboxing, and I saw there was a couple of games when I went down to stay with my cousins that were quite fun to play. There was one where you're in like a coliseum and stuff, and there's also virtual golf. I'm a big golfer, so I did look at playing that. But no, Siege, Call of Duty, they're like the staple games that I like because I've always been sort of fairly good at first person shooters. Power World. I played Power World when it kind of first launched on Xbox. Um, and it was so fun. And I got quite far into it. I got a couple of
Hebben we weer een game die wil weten?
hang on. Let's not have teammates to talk to. Um, but yeah, I played that a fair bit when it came out, and I got a couple of pets and stuff, pals on there, sorry, that you can't get now because there was a couple of glitches you used to be able to do when the game came out, and I really like doing them. And I am tempted to get back into it. Oh yeah, that does sound good. What's Creed Rise of Glory about? It kind of reminds me of what's it called? Oh, what was it called? It was Rise of Rome or something, where it was like a single player game I liked, where I could go through and you went through as like a Roman general and you got to play through that. And then there was a couple of other single player games that I liked that kind of remind me of what that game sounds like. It could be completely different, but yeah, what is the game about? Okay, so we're on coastline. I don't mind coastline. It's just sometimes it's a pain to defend. But I have a little strategy I like to run, and it used to be a lot easier when more of the defenders had ACOGs. Because I really like having an ACOG on this first site. But basically what I like to do is this is like the 90, and I like to be able to swing here and here and just hold both the angles. So it's always nice to set up. And then I also like playing Fenrir and Goya, but it looks like our team's picked that up for us. I just really hope the team reinforces and helps me out, because otherwise this is going to be a really long game of
Down to
Siege.
10 seconds.
We've got 2 emeralds, a gold and a plat, and then they've got 3 plats. But at the end of the day, like we were saying about earlier, rank means nothing at the moment. Oh, that sounds even better than what I was thinking. Um, that sounds so good. Have you played a lot of that yourself then? Are you big on your boxing? Or are you sort of like you just enjoy watching it? Big on your boxing. Have you ever thought about training boxing, or do you train? This is stressful just waiting for people to push. I know I don't like how people roam around 90 because at the end of the day, I want them to be the opponents to be relaxed and sort of able to swing with sort of no issue and not be, you know, thinking that this is the angle I'm holding. But clearly my teammates have other ideas, and there's a Brava drone. Oh, that was poor. They know I'm here, so I'm off. No, have you thought about training? Because obviously some people train to fight, which is fine. Some people train for sort of just fitness. The class where I coach, because I'm a kickboxing coach and I compete. We've got a lot of mums that are into it, which is fine as well. I just don't know what to do because I'm really limited on where I can swing because of Cali. I'm just gonna rotate around because we've got no one covering B site. No cams either, really. No rotate. Oh, that's not good. That's been taken by the opponents.
Op 4 is deployed to
That's the
defuse.
problem.
Destroy it. Diffuser located. Protect the bombs. Disable the diffuser. Last operator standing.
Oh, that's not good.
Location has been compromised. Op 4, last
He
operator standing.
Buck's gonna be below, I think. No cams. That was a really good plant, because if he hadn't pulled that plant off, we'd won the game. But that buck almost threw.
Bomb is defused. Op 4 wins.
Haha, fair enough. Yeah, no, most Siege players are sort of in their 20s and stuff. So they sort of have that experience over most players. And obviously sort of kids coming up, you know, 13, 14, 15 that have just started playing, they got a long way to catch up. But I know there are quite a few good players that probably come in from school, load up and just kick my ass at the game. But you'll definitely sort of, the more you play it, the better you'll get. Right, so we've really needed that rotate there. So our team really screwed us with not giving us one. So I'm going to take impact this time. I mean, the fact that we threw that round purely because they got a plant off gives me hope that we can win the game.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
Give us some extra health. I'm gonna run a similar strat. I'm just gonna actually do a bit more reinforcing this time because I don't need to place down any proximity mines.
Be advised, Op 4 has found a bomb.
Bravo was really annoying there. But wasn't much we could do. What I am actually gonna do is just open this up so it gives them something to think about, because basically what I can do is hold 90 as planned to start the round, because that'll let me stop sort of any early pushes that are trying to flank round, and it covers this entire site. I've just realised you can't see what I'm pointing at. Basically into sort of master bedroom and stuff. Some people like to push from that side of the map and sort of take control, like they're pushing through this window on the far left. It kind of slows that push down, and so no one gets picked early on, which is good. He's droning the corridor, which means he's gonna swing. I think Frost has been spotted by that drone. But if we're both swinging, then me and Frost stand a pretty good chance. And then what I can do is I can drop downstairs and go below if they're trying to plant. Free kill. Like I said, it's always best to try and get the first pick. Because then if they kill the second, we're even again, and if we get the second one, it's a 3v5 and we're in a good position. Okay, now we're in a bad position. So I'm gonna have to start making my way back to point. Me and Frost, the dynamic duo. Just me and Frost left again. Where? That's crazy. Ah. Oh. If I had a bit more health, I'd have won that gunfight. Oh, that's unfortunate. That one deserved to be their round. We deserved the first round. Second round's theirs, fair enough. Because the problem is when you have to defend the site a second time, obviously you tweak how you defend it to stop their attack, but they also kind of then know how they want to push. I think Church. I think Kitchen's the best bet now, so we need to get rid of Ram. And then I can either roam above or I can sit inside. But yeah, it was silly deaths there from the teammates. I'm not gonna blame myself, even though I kind of knew there was an Ash there, so I should have won that gunfight, but you know, oh well. Yeah, I don't know who I want. I feel like Mute could work. Fenrir. I'm gonna show some like pro Fenrir gameplay, even though I'm a diamond.
Secure the bombs.
Okie dokie. There you go. That's my stuff. Feel free to give me an ad.
Be advised, Op 4 has found a bomb.
I really I appreciate you joining the stream. This is my first stream, so you know, it will get better. It will get, the streaming quality will get better as I get used to sort of talking to chat and everything. It just, you know, takes a little bit of time,
Down to 5 seconds.
but I hope you're enjoying it.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Ready for hostile action.
I really wish that they hadn't nerfed Fenrir because Fenrir was so good. I say nerf, they haven't nerfed him that much. I just missed when I could have more Fenrirs active. Kali. Kali's broken my first Fenrir. These two are covered, so it's kind of only there that they can push from without me knowing. But obviously I've got a dock and I've got two people over there, so I'm not really that phased. Switch drone gone. This is gonna suck. It took me way longer than it should have.
Swapping mags.
Legion's in trouble because I'm pretty sure they're out there now. This is not a great position to be in. At all. Blackbeard is not fun. This is going to be a really bad round for everyone involved. Thank you for the step. I've never actually seen what they look like after they've been triggered. That's new to me.
1 op 4 remaining.
Right. See, that's the thing. People with Blackbeard. Well done. You'll have to send me that 3-piece. Actually, I can. If you've clipped it, I can see it on your profile when I get a second after the stream. But the thing with Blackbeard is, if you leave your aim on his head as best as you can, trace him. As soon as he drops the shield, you have a chance to kill him. Where people get killed by Blackbeard is they tend to panic, which is normal. Like, I panicked a little bit when I first saw the Blackbeard. It's the second time that I knew Blackbeard was there that I was able to kill him. But people just dump their mag and then they have no ammo left, because at the end of the day, if you switch to your pistol, it's hard enough to win a gunfight against someone with a pistol. Now they've got a shield in front of them. It just makes life so hard. I might switch to Blackbeard. The problem is I'm not a very good Blackbeard player. Like, I'm happy to admit that. On my Smurf account, I've got Blackbeard's Elite because I used to love him when he had the shield, and then they nerfed how much health the shield had, which was fine. I played him still, but then with the rework, they've made him sort of overpowered to a degree. In my head, I get too cocky, if that makes sense. Like, they've buffed him too much, and then I overexpose myself and get myself killed. And at the end of the day, like, if I'm trying to shoot at them, I'm going to expose my head, so I'm a one-tap whether or not I've got a shield or not. And I happen to forget that from time to time.
5 seconds to insertion.
But
You found a bomb.
But yeah,
Make your way to its
hopefully,
location.
hopefully we can win this 2-2. I'm sort of carrying my own weight. I still feel like I'm warming up, so I probably should have played 1 or 2 more. But yeah, I really like dropping this hatch, or actually no, dropping that down will always be my favorite push. But I can either do it as a rush, or I do it sort of. I sort of do it late game. Where is it I want to be? Here. Where am I going? One of the things that obviously, if I can get a kill on someone that is like droning and stuff, then it's great. But I'm quite happy to just take down the castles and stuff, because at the end of the day, my team didn't take out cameras. At the end of the day, like, castles are going to slow us down. We're going to waste utilities on them. I mean, it's not too bad this round because we've got a sledge and stuff, but when you don't have a sledge especially. So we got one on stairs, one lying down there. That's not a viable push. Neither's there apparently. This game's just getting harder and harder. So I think I'm right. I'm gonna go back and drop the hatch I said about at the start. Right. So I know where 3 people are of the 4. And that's where the 4th was. Ah. Really, I expected him to be peeking the other side. Because it's just a better angle to hold. And it's easy, you see more of them. I had the advantage. Let's leave it at that. I should have won that. I don't like this site on O-gun. I'm a big sort of ACOG and hollow.
15 seconds remaining. 10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, exactly. No ACOG is crazy.
We
And
eliminated.
a yellow attachment is questionable. I will not surrender. This is a winnable game because the thing is we're playing more of a team. They have 2 good players. Who don't I want to deal with? I mean, yeah, I suppose Doc. Doc's one of those people where, you know, you take a gunfight and if you lose the gunfight, they're low health. It doesn't take them out of the round, but they have to change how they play. Whereas if there's a Doc, they can very much keep playing the same and not have to worry about anything because they'll get docked up. And it also means that they sometimes play more aggressive. So it's good to take Doc out, but I'm not sure whether I'd have banned Doc there. Do you have any sort of set operators you like to ban just straight away that you just don't like playing against? Or is that just me?
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb. Your drone has found a bomb.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to stick with Fuse, to be honest. The question is am I going to get flanked? Because I've got no one to support me up here. Oh, they are playing vertical. Interesting.
10 seconds. 5 seconds before insertion.
Mutinies. Yeah, no, they are worth having banned the whole time.
Reload!
You must recover.
Great. I don't think I've ever surrendered a game of Siege, and I really don't plan on starting now.
The diffuser has been recovered.
I think I hear someone.
Loading magazine!
I saw her. Oh,
Down to one friendly.
that's upsetting, but it's winnable. Yeah, yep, there.
All friendlies have been eliminated.
I don't think there's much more I could have done that round, to be honest. I picked two of them. They're not in my party, so I couldn't tell them that they were there. I just kind of had to do my bit and try and win. But not a bad start. Like the lobbies I've got are definitely easier than what I've been playing in the last couple of days. So that has been nice. But yeah, let's queue straight back in. Sometimes if I'm against really tough opponents that I just don't like how they play, I'll go into like a casual or something just so I can get out of that sort of cycle of playing against those sorts of players. But I'm quite happy playing against them. They were good, but they weren't they weren't anything special. But yeah. Okay, this lobby looks a little bit harder, I can't lie. I don't like Emerald Plains. I've lost every Clubhouse game I've played this season. Do you have sort of any maps that it's like a mental block that you can't play? Because for me it's Clubhouse. I just can't play Clubhouse at all. It's just one of those ones I don't like. And who to ban? I think, yeah, Bank Cade's a good ban. Obviously, Mirror's one of those bans that, always happens quite quickly into the round. Outback, yeah, no. Outback's a rough map. I think, personally for me, it depends whether or not I'm attacking or defending first. Because if I'm defending, I'm very happy to just play Outback. Because we'll win 3 out of 3 defenses unless they're an insanely good team. And then, oh, I don't know who to play. I'll start with Nomad and I can switch. Yeah, no, but if I'm attacking, I know that I'm probably gonna lose
Locate a bomb.
two of the sites. So it already puts us sort of 2-1 down, and if they're really good, 3-0 down. So I just prefer, if I'm gonna play that map, I've got to be defending, because that's something that as you play more and more Siege, you'll look at as well. You won't look at necessarily, oh, I don't like this map, and this map. It's like, oh, I don't like this map, but this other map, I'm screwed if I try and defend. So, you kind of take the lesser of the two evils. But no, this lobby looks a little bit harder, even though I've just lost. So if I lose, surely they should give me an easier lobby. But I guess that's not how it works. Let's sit a little closer to the screen. Also didn't change the operator. You said a minute ago that you just got a clippable moment. Are you playing casual, ranked, or sort of unranked at the moment? If so, what map are you on? Well, 4v4 is not bad. Please don't take out my drone. Right. As I fired my air jab. That's crazy. I would have won that gunfight as well because he was sprinting. You should never really sprint in Siege. That's my fault. I've completely thrown that. Ranked border. Oof. Do you like border? I like border personally. I find it's just It's quite a nice map to play. You've got two really good sites to defend, and then you've got one site that isn't great to defend. Which kind of makes it quite balanced in my opinion. And obviously it's been around so long without it got reworked once, I think, off memory. That no, well, they're gonna go downstairs, so Mira's got to go. That, you know, it's a map that people tend to know pretty well. What's this? Sorry, I just received a text message from my girlfriend, and if I don't reply to her every now and then, I get shouted at, and I don't want to get shouted at. I forgot to say defense. I play a lot of Legion. Legion's probably the best best solo queue operator to play, to be honest. Because you can put the Legions down and stop people pushing, and he's a bit of a 3-speed. Is he 3-speed or is he 2-speed? He's fast. Let's leave it at that. And he's just good. Just a good operator to play. Right, what are we looking at? I kind of want to save my drone for this push. I say that as one disappears already. So if we look at the leaderboards, they've got one guy got a 4K. So basically, if I'd killed him, we probably would have run that round.
5 seconds to go.
5 seconds. I don't know who I want to...
Bomb. Make your way to its location.
Yeah. It just saves me getting spawn peeked at the end of the day. 3. Right, we got the first pick again. They've got the second pick. Again. I thought it smoked off both sides. That's so annoying. To be fair, that probably is the hardest choke point in Siege. Like that door, if you can't get down the walls either side of it, it's just a pain in the ass. Yeah, Capcan. I'm fine for Capcan to go. Ram, yeah, because they're gonna go open area now. So vertical with like a fuse is great, but the problem is I keep playing operators where I can go sort of vertical and stuff and play above, which is great when I've got a stack and I'm playing with people that will help me out. Whereas when I'm playing sort of on my own, it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna have anyone supporting me. So I think I'm gonna play Buck, which gives me the option to go above if I want to. And then if I don't want to go above, it still gives me a good opportunity to sort of open up site. Sort of open up the site and oh, I didn't think they were gonna go here. That changes that. Okay, this could be good. Because what I can do is if I can get those doors and lock them off and they can't have a rotate, I can get an early plant off, which would be nice. Although Valk could be an issue. If that was a Valk, I'd sort of run across Messi.
You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
4v5. So we've got the first pick every round we've played, and then they've got the second pick. If we can get the second pick, we're in a position to win the game. Did I see someone? Or am I seeing things? Nope.
Must recover the diffuser.
That's crazy.
One friendly.
I'm not playing well. First game I played it. I feel like he's zimming. And I don't normally say that without having evidence of that, but I feel like he is.
We have been eliminated.
Well, we've just got abused there. And I haven't killed anyone in 3 rounds. That's crazy. I've died to the same guy 3 times. He's unranked, 7-1. I would, if I was a gambling person, I'd put money on the fact that he's a smurf. And now we have to defend. Blackbeard, he's obviously my go-to ban, so I don't want to play against him. I mean, Ace causes problems, but at the end of the day, he's nothing special. I'm going to, I'm going to go Doc, and I'm going to be a very, not a team player. Because basically I'm just going to sit in, I want the bailiff. I'm just going to open up the lift and sit in there with a bulletproof camera and just shoot anyone that comes along that corridor. And as long as it isn't the guy going 7-1, I will win that gunfight. Because that guy is single-handedly carrying them to the win at the minute. I mean, if we can pick him, if we kill him, we probably win the round.
Op 4 located and protected.
It's just at the minute it appears that I can't kill him. I'm not good enough to kill him. I've died to him 3 times. But we'll have to see. This could be 2 losses in 2 games, which means I have to win the next one for me to still be in
Down to 10
that
seconds.
game material.
5 seconds.
The last game I played really well actually. It was just the last 2 I haven't.
Located a bomb.
But the last two rounds I haven't played well.
You have a whole team supporting you. Activating camera.
I'm just gonna cycle between these so I can watch if anyone comes up banana stairs in lobby, or if they push lobby, it gives me an angle to swing. Well. They got the first pick this time. But at least I can heal myself if I lose this gunfight. There's Ash. 4v4 is good. I just need them to push this way. Quick peek. I feel like I'm gonna have to move. Oh, that was poor. Time to get out of there.
Op 4 has deployed a diffuser. You need
And
to
that's a
destroy it.
problem.
Friendly, last operator standing.
Well, 4-0'd.
All friendlies were eliminated.
That's crazy. Oh, it's that guy. I've died to him 4 rounds in a row. So that's not good. And I streamed that. That's poor. He he's getting blocked, so I don't have to play against him again. And we're gonna go back to the menu for a second because I really don't want to play against him again. And we'll queue again, and if we come against him, if he's on our team, we've won. That's great. If he's against us, I'm going to take the loss and end the stream, maybe, because 3 losses in a row shows that it really isn't my day for Siege. I played bad in that one though. I will take full responsibility for that one. I know at the start of the stream I said I wouldn't blame myself for anything that happens and I would blame other people, but I'm gonna blame myself for that one because if I'd won those 4 gunfights, he dies, we win the game. How's that ranked border game going? Because I know it could be rough. Imagine we queued against each other. That'd be crazy. I think we've got. Oh, I've got bank again. Oh, I've queued against him again. Why can't I queue with him on my team? Well, the team I've now got are going to be so confused. But when we go on to defense, I'm banning Warden straight away. Warden's just instantly gone. So I have a feeling we should go lockers first. Just to give us a lifeline on this game. I'm gonna set up 154. Well, I'm glad your ranked game went better than mine. I don't know who to play. Right, we're going upstairs, so I'm gonna go dock and I'm gonna run that strategy. That because I didn't really get to do it in the last game, so I might as well run it. He won't expect that. Although I don't have much hope for us winning this game because that guy was crazy good. That's fine. Just message me when you're back, mate. I'll still be here trying to win the game. Cause I have no idea how it's gonna go.
Down to 5 seconds. Op 4 located the bomb. Get ready to engage.
Castle's great, but I really didn't want to be locked inside there. I'll open that as well, because then it gives me an angle into... Right, Frost has taken my... I don't know where to go. Frost has taken it from me. I'll sit over here. Here could be safe, potentially. If I open this here, I could have a master strategy going on here. I could rewrite the ranked system and how everyone's supposed to play. But we'll have to see. Oh. Gonna red ping just so we know who he is and where he is. Okay, Ash is who needs to die. Anyone who kills Ash wins a prize. I'm not peeking. That's a good frag.
Bomb diffuser in place. One friendly remaining.
I tagged him. This guy, look at that, 4-0. He shouldn't be in my lobbies. I deserve better than him. I should have waited a minute before requeuing, because I might have actually won. Ash can go straight away. Could have banned Ash at the start, but I didn't remember who was where. Right, Zach has just messaged me, and he will be playing with us in a second, which is good. So we have a teammate, Zach. He's going to be joining us now. I don't know what we're going to do. We might switch off of ranked. Trust me, it will be completely fine. As it stands, I'm selling because I've queued against the same guy twice.
Coming here. Reload. Sanity prime. Stand place. Explosive ordnance is ready.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to insertion. Op 4 has located the bomb. Plan your defenses accordingly. Bomb located by Op 4.
See, I do love mute, but for a site where everything is just long angles, I really should not have been auto picked him. It's just not very helpful.
Let them come.
But what I can do is I have an idea. Ideas are dangerous things. I shouldn't be allowed to have ideas. But basically, if I hold sight with a shotgun, it'll be okay. See, I shouldn't have had a shotgun. Ah, 6-0, that's crazy. 7-0, yeah. Oh my god. Nope, we didn't kill him. He's still 6-0. This guy should stream. Because even I'd watch his stream because I'm currently getting a lesson on how to play this game. I'm just getting my ass kicked. Yeah, I just don't see us winning a game. I don't know where to go. Lockers. Fenrir. Fenrir might be able to do something. I'm gonna run straight upstairs though and get the hatches. Okay, I will do.
Secure the bombs.
Setting trauma pack here.
Bomb location compromised. Plan accordingly.
What was I doing? Ah. Right, I got a teammate going for some hatches too, which is very helpful. I got rook armor I need to pick up, and I have 15 seconds to do it. So this is really helpful.
10 seconds. Down to 5 seconds. Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for launch.
Reinforced.
Pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up.
Throwing a mine. Jet going out. Throwing an F knot.
And then, just in case they decide to drop that, we'll have that there. And I want to sit in here. Because basically, I'm not going to win. You do that strat with Mirror. That's a good point. It's a good idea. For my... Ooh, almost said something bad. Wow.
Mission failed. All friendlies neutralized.
That was abuse. I was not expecting that hatch to get dropped. Well, I kind of was, but I thought I'd have a bit more time. And actually, if 9-0, this is abuse. Yeah, I'm definitely in trouble. I'll watch that on stream in a second. You can have your clip on stream. It's allowed. I'm assuming that's what it is. And to be honest, it will probably be the best content of the stream. I mean, they're probably gonna go upstairs first. I don't think it really matters too much. I'll go thermite just in case, and then I can always switch. Oh, it's just an image. I can watch that now then.
We need to locate a bomb.
That's a beautiful angle. I saw that where did I see? I think I saw it on TikTok. But no, that's a really good angle. And then I always put one on the left side of the main wall, so I can peek through the door. I'll show you a clip in a minute. Actually, I think I've got 1 or 2 saved. Maybe. I know I've got a clip of me wallbanging someone, which was nice.
Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
In fact, it was a crazy wallbang. I was very proud of myself. Well, where? I don't even know where it was spawn peak from. That's crazy. That's crazy. I was gonna drone it, but I knew where he was. I just couldn't win the gunfight. He's currently 12-0 in a lobby of fairly decent players. But no, I do agree. I definitely don't drone as much as I should. I think after this game, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna take a little break for a couple of hours and then see how many of my stack jump on and potentially do a 5-stack stream. And if there's a free space, you're more than welcome to join the stack if there's space. And hopefully in that I'll be droning a lot more. But you know. Oh wow! So with that aim, he finally dies after he's taken out half of our team. I'm gonna be real. All we can see is blood and his head. Yeah, according to Ubisoft, that wasn't a headshot.
15 seconds remaining.
I mean, that's the game. Oh, okay, so thank you all very much for watching the first stream of the channel. Obviously, first game went well. Second two, that guy just abused us, and I really didn't get to show off how well I've been playing at Siege recently. I kind of just got abused. So, yeah, that is gold recall, to be fair. So, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next stream. Well,